Hello, I'm David Dallas, CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Mississippi Delta. Our organization operates 10 clubs in 8 counties throughout the Mississippi Delta, which is a large rural region, one of the poorest regions in the United States. In fact, we have the largest geographic footprint of any Boys and Girls Club organization in the continental United States. At our Cleveland Club, transportation is not just about getting from one place to another. It's the bridge between a child and a safe place to go after school, a caring adult, a healthy meal, academic support, and opportunities they may not have otherwise. In communities like Cleveland and across the Delta, many of our families face real transportation barriers. Some parents work late, some households have no vehicle or share one vehicle, and so most of our youth simply do not have a reliable way to get to the club consistently.
We have a lot of walkers that walk to and from the club, especially in the evenings. So that would benefit, getting those children home in a safe way. We discussed taking the students on field trips in the summertime, and the van would be a great benefit and a safer way to transport the children to and from different locations and provide educational opportunities, for those students who don't necessarily leave the Cleveland community. Because what I've come to notice is a lot of students that I teach have never left, their neighborhood. They've never been to Greenwood, never been to Greenwoodville, or even South Haven. So that would create an experience in many of these children's lives that most of the children we service don't get to experience. We have a program called Fit 5, where the different clubs compete against each other, so that would also be an outlet that would help us give these students opportunities and experiences they wouldn't normally have.
One story in particular that stands out to me is a story about a young man who attended the club regularly, and while he was attending the club on a daily basis, we was able to give him the academic support he needed for math and reading. However, when his primary caregiver, his grandmother, lacked the transportation to get him to the club as needed, we saw a very, very significant decrease in his grades. The more we are able to pull those children in and give them that positive space to come to get everything they need so that they're successful citizens within the community, we're helping the community as a whole. We're bringing those children in so that they're not in the streets. They're not, being introduced to gangs or things that are not positive for the community. If anything, we are saving children from negative outlets where we can give them that positive space to come.
We would deeply appreciate Bridgestone's consideration of a Van Grant for our Cleveland Club, so together we can continue driving great futures for the youth of the Mississippi Delta. Thank you.